Okay, good morning, everybody. We're a little bit late. Hi, Jimmy.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, you're on.
We're on. Okay, everybody. Thanks for everybody's patience between the technical difficulties and some other things today. We're running late, but we're here. And Kane is helping. We have 0.67 months of inventory again. We listed 126 homes yesterday, but we put 146 under contract.
Wow.
And yeah, I know. We're selling 134 a day. Good morning, Karen. Thank you for joining us, even though we're late. Good to see you. Good to see everybody always. So the inventory continues to be this way. And, John's involved in a transaction, Jimmy, where there's multiple offers. It's been going on for 2 or 3 days. And I want your thoughts on this, because we've asked the listing agent to ask the seller if she can disclose their highest offer.
Right.
Which she won't do. So now John's written and his assistant have gone back and forth and back and forth. And all this could be eliminated because the buyer would know, well, I'm not going to pay that much. Let me move on. But instead, we have to keep doing the paperwork, which, the paperwork isn't easy anymore. And then you have to get a DocuSign. So you have to make sure that people work. You have to make sure that they're available to sign things. It just causes a lot of frustration and stress unnecessarily. What do you think?
Well, some sellers don't want to tell you the highest offer because then you will just barely go over it. So the strategy on the seller's part and the listing broker's part is, I don't want to tell you what my highest offer is, because if I tell you it's 410, you're not going to come in at 420, you're going to come in at 411. So it costs the seller money. However, any verbal offer is also considered a bona fide offer. So if John just said, listen, here's the deal. Instead of us killing a bunch of trees, the buyer's willing to go to this price, would that get it? If they say no, okay, let me go back to my buyer and see what they'll do. And an oral offer still must be presented. It only has to be responded to orally. Equal dignity says, if I send you a written offer, you have to give me a written response. But if I give you an oral offer and it's bona fide, and bona fide means it's made in good faith, the buyer will sign it if you say yes. That's a bona fide offer made in good faith.
Well, I think we need to really get the word out there about that. And so you're saying, what's it called?
An oral offer is still bona fide, and all bona fide offers must be presented, even if it's just orally. The listing broker can call the seller and say, we have a bona fide oral offer from John's client. They have agreed they will put it in writing and sign it. If you'll take this, would you consider this? And if they say, no, I won't take that, great, I'll tell them no. Then John can come back with another offer. You can make as many offers as you want. They don't have to be written. All offers must be presented. And the law says all bona fide offers, and bona fide strictly means made in good faith. If the offer is made in good faith, that's bona fide, and you have to present it. And the seller doesn't have to give you anything in writing to reject it. They can just say, no, not interested, something better on the table already, forget it, not going to do it. And you can keep going up until you finally reach the point where they say, well, okay, put it in writing. That's the best offer we have. They might not tell you what their best offer is, because it loses the option of you coming in at 415 instead of 411. So a lot of listing brokers are never going to tell us what the highest price is. It's very common.
So the agent that we're dealing with is a broker, and she doesn't understand that a verbal is as good as in writing, as long as it's done in good faith. So, I think we just need to really, I don't know how we're going to educate everybody on all these things.
Well, one of my co-teachers at LVR, Neil Schwartz, gave an agency class or an ethics class the other day to one of my friends. And my friend said, Neil brought up the fact that all offers must be presented, whether they're verbal or written. You still have to respond, even if it's only verbally. So Neil kind of backed up the fact that, and Neil also said, you know what, the idea of presenting multiple offers for a buyer, while he confessed that the real estate division and the commission both look down at, there's not actually anything illegal about it. It's not illegal. It's just we've been warned against it. So we've talked about that too.
So I think, you're having the ethics class on Friday.
Ethics and negotiating, yes.
So I think that when I put the email out, which goes out to all the agents, I'm going to pose that question to them
Yes.
in the advertisement. Do you know that a verbal offer is as
Must
good
be
as
presented. Yes.
must be presented? Okay. And I'm just trying to do what I can to get the word out to everybody. Good morning, Claudia. Did you hear what we're saying? Good morning, Frank. I'm sure Frank already knows all this, and probably Leslie does too. Very good real estate brokers and agents. And so, yeah, some agents don't work like that, but we have to work within the guidelines of the law, which is what Jimmy's saying. Hi, Bill. Hi, everybody. Thank you for chiming in this morning. Means a lot. Means a lot. So, Jimmy, some people just came on. Can you say that one more time? I don't think we can say it enough.
Yes. An oral offer, if the offer is made in good faith, that's called a bona fide offer. And you must present all bona fide offers until the seller has accepted an offer. You must present all bona fide offers. An oral offer only needs to be responded to verbally, because that's the equal dignities rule. The equal dignities rule says if I give you an offer in writing, you must give me a response in writing, even if it's a rejection or a refusal. If you say, look, you're so far off my mark, I'm not even going to grace you with a counter offer. I'm just telling you your offer was presented on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. There was no response. The offer was presented. There was no response by the seller. The seller can make no response. Then the licensee has to provide in writing, your offer was presented. At this time, the seller refused it. They didn't reject it. They didn't counter it. They didn't accept it. They refused it. That's one of their options.
Wow. Well, I think that we all need, in this type of market, we really need to understand what you're saying and try to, the thing that we always, like Karen says, funny thing, I've been doing that all along and didn't know that's what I was doing. So you were doing all the right things because you're a good broker. Somewhere along the line, you heard it, Karen, right? Somewhere along the line. And Claudia, I'm glad that you heard that. Yeah. Good. And Bill, I'm sure you heard that as well. Now we've, everybody that's responding in the chat at least understands that. So we're 5 or 6, 8 agents ahead of the game. One by one, right? One by one. All right, Jimmy, today I'm going to switch subjects here for a minute. Let me, I'm going to, I ran out of the house and picked up the wrong group of papers, so I'm going to see if I can't read this from the screen. Oh boy, Frank, just to be safe. So here, Frank has a comment. Just to be safe, I just have my client reject the offer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your seller.
Right.
Yeah, good. All right. So today we have a list for inspiration, how to repurpose one item of pillar content. And, I think about all the things that are going on, and I know everybody's busy, and I see what John, this one deal, what the time it's taken him, and we're all very busy, but we need to continue, though, to do our content across the social media platforms. And so I have this list here. So if you upload your video to YouTube, and if you don't have a YouTube channel, you need to get one because it's very useful, and you'll see here. So in the video description, make sure that you include details about what the video is about and links to how people can contact you. So my YouTube channel is called Ruthie Rocks, and we are working diligently on perfecting the YouTube platform guidelines, and not only guidelines but tips. So we have several mentors we're working with, and this is a work in progress, but once you do it, you can copy and paste a lot of your contact information from one video that you've uploaded to the next one. So the only thing then that you have to do is can we have quiet in the background there, Mr. Albrand? Anyway, so what you have to do is just write a short description of what your video is about, and there's a lot of things involved in that, including keywords and actually identifying what your video is about. So, but start your YouTube, get your channel and start your YouTube so that you can upload your videos that you're doing to YouTube. So then you upload your video to LinkedIn as a post in the LinkedIn newsfeed. Very important. Again, we're talking video, everybody. That means you have to do it. And we've talked the past several days, Jimmy, as you know, about how important it is and the different things that they can do, videos of their listing, videos of them giving information. So that's what we're talking about. And then you upload your video to your Facebook business page and to your personal profile and or any Facebook groups that you manage. Now, you want to be careful. We talked about this yesterday. In your personal profile, you don't want to be selling. So don't upload the video if it's a video that you're selling something. But if it's about giving information about how to stage a home, how you're holding an open house, or that you are holding an open house, that's open houses are borderline advertising, but as long as you don't do it all the time, I think you'll be okay. But you don't want to say, I just listed this house, it's 300,000, and I'm going to start marketing it and it'll go quickly. That's selling. You don't want to do that. And you don't want to say, I'm the greatest real estate agent in the country, yada, yada, yada. You don't want to be be a vanity agent either. So when it comes to your personal profile, be careful when you do upload your video that it is one that is giving information and or a video of a listing without selling it. So you can figure that out, and we can show you examples. So then you want to upload a 1-minute version of this video and now if you're on Instagram, you have to limit it to 1 minute. So upload a 1-minute version of the video to the Instagram feed. And you want to change the link in your Instagram bio to be the YouTube link. And when you upload the video to Instagram, the call to action should be click the link in my bio to watch the full video. Okay. These are really good tips, everybody. And then use a service like Linktree to add multiple links to your Instagram bio. So if you go to Agent Formula on Instagram and you look at the profile, you'll see that we tell you to click this link because you can only have one link. But that link goes to something called Linktree, and then Linktree has a list of links they can click. Like here's my recent video, and you can say in it's a little headline, you can say, click here to see my latest video on how I hold open houses, something, whatever the video is about. And then it goes to your YouTube channel. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to create an Instagram story about the video and direct people to the link in your bio about the video. So do you see what we're doing, Jimmy? You're creating a trail all over.
Yeah. It's a hierarchy. It's start here, then go here, then go here. It's a roadmap. It
is. And then number 7, we're saying send an email or a Facebook message to 3 to 5 people who may be interested in the video. And then, for example, and I got to get close to read this. I just published a video on getting your home ready for the market. And I know we are chatting about this a few weeks ago, so I wanted to send this to you first. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so that's number 7. You're going to send an email or a Facebook message, or you can do both. And that'll double, you'll send 3 to an email, different 3 people to the Facebook Messenger. And then number 8, send an email to your database with a few sentences and a link to your YouTube video for them to see the full video. Number 9, have your video transcribed. Now there's a company called rev.com. If you go to rev.com, it's one of the best options out there. We use it all the time. And then you turn that video into a blog post for your website. So what this is saying, when you upload your video to rev.com, it creates a blog. So it creates a whole transcript of what you said in the video, and now you have a blog. And it costs $1.25 a minute. So if you do a 4-minute video, that's going to cost you $5 to get a blog, right? So you figure out what your budget is, and you can figure out how long to make your video. So kind of I call that reverse engineering, Jimmy.
Right, right.
So now it's transcribed, and then you reshare the video on your Facebook business page as a new video in 2 to 3 days. Okay, and then again in another 2 to 3 days. So that one video has a lot of life to it. So you go to your Facebook business page, you click Insights, and you click Post. And let me get rid of my background here so I can read the rest of this, because like I said, I don't have it with me. This doesn't want to work. Hold on. Theme, overlay, none. Let's see if it'll apply. Okay, good. It worked. I love it when it works. So let's see here. Okay, so where were we? Number 10, we're resharing on the Facebook business page as a new video 2 to 3 days after your initial share, and then another 2 to 3 days after that. Then you go to your business page and you click on Insights, and that's going to tell you how many people have viewed your video for more than 3 seconds. And you may want, when you're looking at these different videos, Jimmy, the ones that get the most views for the longest time, you want to maybe boost those out for like $1 a day or $5 a day. And then number 11, you want to post again to LinkedIn, but this time with the YouTube link. So the first time you uploaded your video to LinkedIn, now you're going to post again to the to LinkedIn, just the YouTube link, and say, of course, something about it. And you can create an Instagram story with a 1-minute clip of the video, with a call to action to click the link in your bio to see the entire video. And then you're going to post the video on IGTV, which is Instagram's IGTV, where it can be longer than a minute. And then one more last thing, you're going to create a blog post that you publish on LinkedIn with a link back to the original post on your blog. So if you do all that, now that's a lot of steps, but here they are. You don't have to think about it. And that's how you're going to get your pillar content out there. When you have if you have a weekly show, which I keep telling everybody you need to do, you need to have your Monday show, your Tuesday show, whatever it is. And then these are the steps you're going to do with that show that you have. So you have a live video, and which gives you tons of Facebook juice in their algorithm on your business page. And then you're going to download it and repurpose it across all these platforms. And we're adding YouTube now to the venue. The more we learn about YouTube, the more we can teach you about YouTube. So,
well, to me, the takeaway piece is this: it's from one piece of content, you get all these uses from, if you, like you said, if you do the video from one piece of content, you get Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, you get everything from just one piece of content. So get a good piece of content out there, get that done first, get the good piece of content. And then you can go back to this roadmap and say, okay, with this one piece of content, here's what I'm going to do. Boom, and just follow the steps.
And Jimmy, here's the sweet thing. You and I do the videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get somebody else to follow the steps for you.
Right.
That's the beauty of it. And I mean, you can pay somebody, you can go on Fiverr, if you've heard of Fiverr.com, and say, okay, here's the list of what I want you to do, and let them do it for you. So, and you'll get it done for it'll be very inexpensive, but you all have to start doing this, but you have to start doing video first and get comfortable and get a weekly show going on, a 5-minute, 4-minute show. I mean, that's all you need to do is 4 minutes, and try to stay away from selling so that you don't have any issues with selling. And then whoever is doing the 14 items for you doesn't have to worry about that either. They just know that they have to do 1 through 14 for you. But the first thing you have to do is the video.
If you don't like how you look on the camera, you've put a lot of different screenshots up that we can use. If I say, look, I don't want to have myself on camera. Great. Put this up, put that up, put this up, and just talk behind it. It's the video can be whatever screenshots you want. It doesn't have to be you.
Well, and that's a good, let's hide this for a second. I mean, and here, I'm down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so, you know, you're the feature star here or whatever. Maybe you're a house. Everybody just think Jimmy's a house, right? And
Right.
you're saying, look at this great house. Now, can you really see my face?
No.
No, you can't see my face. That's why you need like something good in the background to draw their attention away from your face if you don't like your face. Like I got my dogs in the background. Anyway, so I'm down here talking and I'm showing you this house. I mean, how cool is that, everybody? And so you don't need to be afraid. I mean, you just don't. There's ways around it. So anyway, and like we were talking the other day, you have to learn to open the first 1 to 2 seconds with a hook. And you're a good hook man, Jimmy. You got the gift of it. You know, you and my husband both. You can come up with those one-liners real quick in any situation. I have to think. So, but practice makes perfect with everybody, you know. Any words?
Well, I think you open with the idea that if it's for your personal page, if it's instructional, inspirational, educational, entertaining, those things are okay for your personal page, but not selling, not bragging. So can you start with that instructional, inspirational, educational, or entertaining and get people on with that?
Yeah. I mean, and you can take my stats and use that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
because
Absolutely.
everybody wants to know what's going on with the market.
Right. How's the market? How's the market? How's the market?
And how do you handle multiple offers, or how do you handle, you know, coming in above appraisal? And I mean, there's so many things right now people have questions about. And
yeah.
the first,
How do you win in this environment? How do you win in this market?
there you go. And then you just and then, you know, you can script it. I don't do much scripting, except when I do my list like that. I want to be able to interpret it for you as you're going to read it. I'm going to put it in the group as soon as we're done. But yeah, so we just need to start getting comfortable. And I know, Claudia, you're a natural. You do great videos. Teresa does good videos. Joan, I haven't seen you do a video yet. Karen, I haven't seen a video. You all need to get out there and do some videos. This market is not going to be this hot forever. And so now's the time to get out there so that you get this stuff in motion. And then you'll have even more time to be creative when the market slows down. But at least you will have done these things. You don't want to wait till the market's quiet, because then everybody else is going to be rushing in at the same time. So do it now while the rest of the people are out there too busy to do it, or they think they are. Jimmy, why are you laughing?
Because one of your messages has been go to work, go to work, go to work, get to work. What are you doing? Go to work. Why don't you go to work? What are you doing laying about? This is the time to make hay. The sun is shining. Go to work.
Right. And
consistency is something that you are good at. Go to work, will you?
and everybody's on the internet. Everybody's they're watching Facebook. They're looking for listings. They're looking on Zillow, but they're on their phones. I mean, and so you can start getting traction. And you want to, and the other thing is, you want these social media platforms to start giving you, I call it juice, because the more you do these things, the more juice you're going to get. And then when the market slows down, you're going to be up there because you've been doing it for 6 months.
Well, there's no doubt that building an audience takes time. There's the law of attraction and the law of gestation. You can't make a baby in a month. You can't grow a crop you have to have a season. And you can't grow an audience overnight, but you can get started overnight. And the law of gestation says, be patient, keep continuing consistency, and give them something that they want to come back to. I mean, Disney said it. Walt Disney said, do what you do so well that people want to come back and see you do it again, and they'll bring their friends.
Exactly.
Walt Disney said that, and he lived it. And
he has quite a story. Well, Jimmy, will you be here tomorrow?
I know I'll be here Friday. I'm not sure about tomorrow.
Okay. All
Friday,
right.
because I'll be in your office on Friday for our
Yes.
class.
Yeah, yeah. So we have a law class tomorrow from 10 to 1. And Keith Kelly's going to teach it. And he's going to talk about some of the new things that are going on in the legislature right now that are about real estate. And it may not all be good. So you want to, if you haven't seen this class, you can zoom in from 10 to 1. It's a fantastic class. You're going to learn so much. You will not believe what's going on, and you need to be a voice. And Keith also is going to tell you how you can contact the legislature and tell them how you feel about what they're doing. And we need to do that. The other thing is, on Friday, we're going to talk ethics, me and Jimmy, 10 to 1. Jimmy's class on ethics, negotiating, and how you do things without crossing the line, which is kind of what we were talking about today with these verbal offers and things like that. We're going to continue that. Don't miss that class. Again, you can Zoom or come in person or Zoom 10 to 1 on Friday for your ethics. And I always like to tell everybody, even if you have all the ethics that you need, all the core that you need, you can take another core class and it can count as general. Because sometimes they're more interesting, than some of the, not more interesting, but we need them right now.
Right.
We really need to know the laws and how to draw the line. And then from 1 to 3, we have Buffini. So if you haven't signed up for Buffini, it's not too late, right, Jimmy?
I think this is the last time it's not too late. If you miss it this time, there's 2 weeks to catch up on. It's all on video. It's a couple hours of video you'd have to watch to get completely caught up. But once you get 3 or 4 weeks behind, you've missed it. This is the last chance. This is the last time I'm going to talk about Buffini is this week.
Yep. So go to bee.vegas, sign up, and we Zoom it as well, everybody. So you don't even need to come into the classroom.
Right.
And you're going to learn how to make over $250,000 a year. If you're already making that, you're going to learn how to make more. So it's just fantastic training. And like I said, this is the time to, like Jimmy says, make hay while the sun shines, right?
Yep, that's the deal.
All right. Well, Jimmy, thank you so much for today. I appreciate it. And you're in a different place today. I see.
I am. I'm in the office. Yeah.
You look nice.
Thanks. Different office.
You look nice. Your room looks nice. Yeah.
Don't be so surprised. My goodness. You don't be so surprised.
I'm just surprised at the background. Because a lot of times, you're standing and people are chattering and things like that.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Don't worry about it.
I guess I'm sensitive.
If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Friday. Okay.
I love everybody. Love you, Jimmy. Bye-bye.